Hello, what's up guys? Some Dota 2 action happening. Wait, that's not even working, hold on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? How y'all doing? What's going on? We have some Dota at our hands right now. I'm Sneh, thanks for joining me. The game started a little bit later than I had anticipated, and I was doing family things, so yeah, it was more complicated than it needed to be, but either way, we're here. And Dota 2 is going on right now, and we have RRQ versus the Taskmaster Titans. Wait, where are they actually in the bracket right now? Let me quickly check. Okay, so the winner of this matchup goes through to the round of 4 to play up against the winner, of Entity and Execration, I think.
10 seconds remaining.
Let me just make 100% sure I'm going to refresh the page.
5
but
seconds
either way,
remaining.
Oh no, Execration is still playing Blackjack. Then the winner of this is going to go on to play against the winner of Entity versus the winner of Execration and Blackjack. And the winner of that is qualified for TI Close Qualifiers. Relax, guys. Not yet qualified for the actual tournament. Still a lot of room to go before we get to that point. But the most important thing is that we've got some Dota before us right now. Ember Spirits, Gareth Mage, Beastmaster Undying for RRQ. The Taskmaster Titans have gone in for this last pick, Leshrac, most likely to be played. Hey, it's Raging Potato. I haven't seen this guy in a long time. I haven't been watching his progress. I like this guy. He's one of my favorite players for quite some time. Anyway, he has always been playing Leshrac for his teams, but we'll see if anything changes in this regard right now. They've got Lesh, Luna, Brewmaster, Bane, and Io on the Taskmaster Titan side, having banned out Slog, Drow. What? Why ban Drow? Okay, whatever. I think a Drow pick would have been garbage for their team. They only have like one range hero. Doesn't take that much advantage of the damage. I mean, sure, with Beastmaster Aura, the push would be pretty fast, but I don't know. It feels like it would have been a mistake. Doesn't really matter, does it? RRQ will end the game with a leader pick. So they have some magical damage, they've got some burst, they've got some stun. And yeah, it's all going to work out for them, I guess. Oh, it is open mic. Oh yeah, I forgot. There were some random updates that broke the open mic inside of Dota. So if you're in the Dota 2 client actually right now, if you're casting at the very least, open mic doesn't work. How the fuck does that even make sense? Volvo, please fix. So right now, I actually don't know who I think is going to win this game. Well, actually, let me tell you the truth. I think that it's going to be RRQ because I don't really like this Lost Pick Leshrac, but at the same time, they also have Undying, and I really think Undying is a trash hero. I mean, it's better now than it used to be. Much better now than it used to be. But it still feels like it falls into that trap of winning the lane and losing the game.
A flash of inspiration.
I don't know. We'll see what this Undying is able to pull out. So it's an even game then in that regard. And Taskar's Titans do have a Wisp. Like Raging Potato Wisp is gonna be something. You know, Wisp Luna. No joke. Wait, actually, let me just check something quick. I'm just quickly checking China region.
Normally.
Give me 1 second, hold on.
The battle begins.
Never refuse gold given.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
But is there any viewers? No, it's just me. Wait, if somebody is here, just type in chat that you're here. But if it's just me, I'm gonna fuck around a bit. Not really take life too seriously right now. Let's see. Where is that Chinese game? Because that's what I really want to watch, actually, if I'm honest. I want to watch some Chinese Dota, guys. But this shit ain't happening. What's going on? Oh, okay. If Chinese Dota is not happening, then it's like, whatever. Still the same shit, right? I'm still going to be out here doing C Dota for a while. So, whatever. Anyway, right now we do have ourselves in this top lane. The 3 heroes or 2 heroes going at it between Undying and the Bane Elemental, creating space for both the Beastmaster and the Luna to just get farmed here in the top lane. Towards mid, Lina Leshrac doing their thing. Should be kind of a wash of a lane. I mean, there's some kill potential from both sides, but not that much. So both players should be okay here in this situation. Towards bottom, Russman on this Ember Spirit is going to be forced back a bit, actually. It's not an easy lane to play, going up against the IO Brewmaster. Oh, Ryo actually gets a kill top. Did they need to commit the lucid beam for that? Yep, they did. It worked. So one thing with Bane as well, like, there's a reason why for quite some time Bane was pure first pick material. Hey, what up, Shaps? What's good, G? What's going on, old boy? Dude, I'm not hungover, right? At all. But you know, you feel like your tongue is made of lead, and that same hungover feeling when your tongue is like mushy. Yeah, I feel like that's so weird, dude. Not exactly sure why, but that's what's up. Anyway, one of the things I was gonna say is that here at bottom, Ember Spirit not gonna really be enjoying life playing up against Brewmaster. Brewmaster hasn't even bothered to go for the haze yet. It's gonna hit it at level 3. Ah. I didn't know that the trigger timer for Drunken Brawler, that it changes the animation when the certain trigger timer is on. Oh, that's really interesting. Like it becomes red or some shit, or afterwards it becomes red. Anyway, top, Rio gets another kill on Isol. Isol might want to turn onto Koala, but Rio's falling low as well. R7 has made his movement here. One more right click actually should be enough to get the kill, but unfortunately for him, R7 being nearby with the Scarlet Mage prevented it. In fact, our Scarlet Mage is going to kill Skim then. What a counter kill here in the top lane, also allowing Koala to stay alive. Doesn't have any regen available to him. He gets pulled a tango by R7, who also plants a tree for him to eat. Get that double heal, bro. Get it going. No reason not to. And Russman dies at bottom. Shaps, bro, how they dog? I'm trying to sort some shit out. Cause like I started late. I woke up late, and like I forgot to add my shit to all the various places where people see streams, and as a result of that, what ended up happening is, you know, basically I forgot. I was late, so I'm doing a lot of that organization right now. Either way, bottom lane we do have the chains landing out onto the IO, Raging Potato falling very low. Russman wants to chase him with the level 2 flame guard going, but bad idea, he backs away. RR right in front of him does more than enough to dissuade him from diving deeper, and he'll mind his own business at the end of the day. And he's gonna chill, he's gonna take it easy. Raging Potato right now, he might get gone around though. Assel doesn't have access to Tombstone just yet. He's only level 2, 4.5 minutes in. That's pretty rough. He's like level 2.5, I guess, but still not the easiest scenario to be in here. But they're gonna try for this kill. Here's R7 as well. He made the teleportation. These chains will come out onto R7. R was going to die. R7 with this rotation doing too much work on this Skylight Mage. Now he's going to think about heading out onto this Wisp. Wisp will activate the trigger for the balls. This is still fine though, because this will mean that they're going to get these bounty runes at bottom, but now at top they might actually just find a kill onto Beastmaster. Skembelu right next to him. Koala. Oh, Koala. What a player. He picks up the bounty rune on the way out. He knows he's going to die no matter what. Gets the bounty, allows his team to pick up 3 of them. I mean, sure, one does eventually come out, going the way of this Bane Elemental, but very nice play from Koala to make that move. Now he's back. He's just gonna farm some creeps in the jungle, get some CS going for himself. We do see that there's a shrine that's been used at bottom for R7 as well as Yavi. They're gonna try ahead for bottom, in fact, make a rotation towards this Wisp and remaster lane. RR has no idea about this, nor does Raging Potato. They don't have the vision. There's going to be 4 heroes down here at bottom, and they're going to come through. RR doesn't have the primal split either, so very low chance of him surviving. Gets Laguna bladed for his efforts. Goes down. Raging Potato stuck around for a bit, but this hero is not that easy to kill. Does still have 3 infused raindrops in his inventory, a bottle, chilling, ready to be purchased up very soon. Oh, Invis Rune gonna get grabbed by Yabi. Oh, Raging Potato's gonna die now. Oh, he knows. The Wisp Balls revealed the Invis Lina, so he shouldn't die here. Has 8 1 charges and mana for tether if he chooses to do so, so absolutely no chance of him losing his life in that scenario. Also as well, because they scouted out that Yabi was the one going Invis, immediately we see that Jamesy is going to head towards the top lane. They're actually going to find Koala. Jamesy should be able to get the split or stun off here, and now it activates the Pulse Nova. They're going to go in for this kill. Beastmaster's dead.
You merge
The
with
BM goes down. Feels bad, man. Wait, what the hell is happening? Sorry, wrong overlay was active. Doesn't really matter, does it? End of the day. Nothing matters, guys. It's all nihilism. Nothing matters. Here, bottom, Russman. Farming, okay. Not nearly as well as the Lina that's on the same team. I'm kind of surprised. Assel hasn't really been able to do too much on this Undying. His efforts haven't really been that important for the team. Now they might be able to get some kills from them going on. They're going to find the Wisp first. Wisp will use the balls. And there is a Tombstone down on the right side of the fight though, which will force away Jamesy and RR. But they're probably content with that, right? They might actually pick up the bonus gold from this. One more right click, nope, denied by Russman. Doesn't want to give away the bonus gold towards
Radiant's
the
top tower is under attack.
I think you're okay with this if you're Taskers Titans. Sure, they did have to... Actually, no, I think you're better off if you are RRQ. This time that they spent coming bottom to try and counter your aggression onto the Wisp. Maybe not the best in the world. But James is going to get the triple stack off here in the jungle around the dire triangle. Oh, he's going to miss the one on the left though. Feels bad, man. Not able to stack up on that medium camp. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate, but what can you do? Man, this guy, look at this Luna though. Skembelu is just a farming. 47 and 18. Last hits. Probably top of net worth. Oh no, third net worth. Right. Because a lot of these have been jungle creeps, which, you know, don't prop you up that much. With level 4 into the
Dire's
Moonblades.
middle tower is under attack.
I really like this build. This is the I am going to Rice very, very fast build. And it's working out for him.
Dire's top
About to
tower
catch up
is
to the
under
CS
attack.
of the Leshrac. They do find RR. Assel being chased down by him. Here comes Rasmus. They're going to use the remnants forward. Wanted to try and get off the Searing Chains, but unfortunately does not have
Radiant's bottom tower
access to
is
Style of
under
Fist.
attack.
Assel falling down. Here comes Jamesy as well. Oh my god, the damage burst down Jamesy. Walked onto the high ground without any vision. Ends up paying for his life, and now Raging Potato dies as well. The last survivor at the moment is RR, who will not get caught out by the Light Strike Array, but should still die from the slows coming out, and the Dragon Slave from the low ground. Yabi gets the double kill. Oh man, Jamesy just got way too cocky. So he was tethered up and decided, oh, I've got tether, bro. I'm just gonna walk up onto the high ground. It's gonna be great, no issues. It's gonna be fire. And then found Alina just saying, yo, hello, what's up, what's going on? Yeah. Jamesy did not need that to happen, and as a result gonna tumble from the overall farming position at the top and give way to Yabi, who is going to grab that for himself. They're gonna smoke though. Yabi on this Lina, she's heading top with the Skywrath Mage. Has also just picked up that Staff of Oblivion. Oh, here they come again. Once again, this high ground is where people are gonna get caught out. And ooh, this time though, they recognize that, yo, probably a bad idea. If you hear, you need to back the fuck up. This time it's gonna be Task's Titans who are able to collect 3 bounty runes for
Radiant's
their
middle
cause.
tower is under attack.
Double desolation.
I mean, that's pretty good, right? Get that dollar bills. Top lane though. Brewmaster getting Fiend's gripped. Should die. Well, the Beastmaster is dead.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Rio having just cracked level 6. Also providing some experience towards Raging Potato, who's going to get close to 6 himself. And then soon we will be seeing this Io
Dire's middle tower
taking
is
the
under
Luna
attack.
on a trip around the world. Luna does already have
Radiant
almost
structures
level
are
10.
fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So now we will be seeing Yabi heading back towards mid. Has the Yule Scepter in about half a creep wave. That's going to be great. Brewmaster dies again bottom. Tombstone drop this time. Actually does something. I'll be honest guys, this Undying doesn't feel like it's been super useful to me. I would have preferred if they had like a Warlock, if they really were just concerned about the heal. Oh lol. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Assel couldn't pull the creep wave because he's got a tombstone. Oh yeah, she's actually farming with it, never mind.
Dire's
This is on
bottom tower
purpose.
is under attack.
I thought he was
Dire's
trying to make a pull
structures
and
are
then
fortified.
realized he couldn't because the zombies were interrupting it. Mid lane, we do have a Nightmare coming out onto Koala with the relocate coming in from a Raging Potato as well. They want to try and find this kill by running deeper onto him. Light Strike Array will connect onto 2 heroes, but it is not nearly enough to protect the life overall of the Beastmaster, who will die again. Yule Scepter is now online, but that also gives Mask of Madness from the kill of the Beastmaster towards this Luna. So she is going to get massive this game. Already she is by the
Radiant's
triangle.
middle tower is under attack.
Did she get the stack off? Yes, she did. Oof, this is gonna be nice. Oh, with Mask of Madness as well. Alright, so now she has 5-2 net worth. Let's see what she has after she clears all of this. See if she's not. Is she not gonna commit to farm all of it? Oh no, they're gonna find this kill onto Assel, who grabs a haste rune, however. Will the Wisp Spirit Balls. If one Spirit Ball had hit him, he actually would have died there. How much HP did he fall to? He fell to 60 HP. This is level 1 spirits. How much damage does level 1 spirits do? We'll see just now when they expire. That's level 3 spirits. Oh, definitely would have died. 60 damage with the slow.
Dire's
Yep.
top tower is
Would have
under
been enough
attack.
to both kill him and increase the amount of damage he takes from the Urn of Shadows. So, very lucky to survive there at the end of the day for Assel. And top lane, they're taking down the tier 1 tower. Absolutely no way that the Task's Titans can prevent this from happening. So the only solution is to look
Dire's
elsewhere on the
top
map
tower
and think
is
about
under
making your own
attack.
moves. Or just
Radiant's middle
actually don't
tower
care and
is
just keep
under
farming on
attack.
Skembelu.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Look how ricey this Luna is getting. She already has enough gold for the Ogre Club. They're gonna try to go for it here at top. And they might be able to succeed at making this happen. They have Primal Roar available. But now with this Observer Ward that's been plopped down, they see something's awry. And they smoke, but they smoke right next to this other Observer Ward. So Luna is already gone on the other side of the map, farming by the shrine. And here at top, RQ are going to wait for somebody to poke out their heads. Rio not buying the bait as of yet. And this is really good though, wasting a lot of their time. And he's still sitting by the tier 2 tower, knows what's up. And everybody else on the side of Tuskers Titans are also grouped up together. They're going to try and maybe make a play onto Rushman. And top, they do eventually kill Rio. They commit the Primal Roll for that though. And now they're going to go into Russman. Russman is getting looked towards, and the steering chains will be able to get off these steering chains onto 2 after the slide of Handful. And then here we go, they're going to get this kill onto the Eclipse, but no they do not. Instead, James is forced to turn himself away. And there's going to be the Eclipse drop down by the Luna. Io is here now to tether her up. Yabby running away next to his Brewmaster splits. They're going to chase him into the trees, but Yabby jukes around, they lose vision. RR now turning the attention perhaps towards Assel. Assel will die right next to the tier 1 tower, but Skembelu falling disastrously low. Here comes Rossman back into the fray with the steering chains. They will be able to find the kill onto the Luna just as the relocate happens. Oh my god, just before that. Now RR is in trouble underneath the tier 1 tower, should lose his life as well. And RRQ, things going very right for them. Jamesy now turning his attention towards Rossman, who will be able to kill him. And that will end the dominating spree from our Ember Spirit. Gives Jamesy a lot of gold. R7 now looking for the split earth, will be able to catch it. They do find the kill onto the Scarlet Mage as well. Double kill for Jamesy, looking for the triple with the Pulse Nova. Runs out of mana, but gets it back eventually thanks to those 1 charges. And they get the kill. Triple kill for Jamesy. So actually, even though they end up losing this Luna, first and foremost, it does not at all go the way that they anticipated it would at the end of the day, because losing 3 and giving all 3 of those kills to Jamesy, a bit unfortunate that he only picks up his Bloodstone now. Ideally you wanted this beforehand, in the midst of that prior engagement. Oh, Koala's dead. That was so nice by Rio. He just sat with the Shadow Amulet in the lane itself, prepared to get this kill thereafter. And immediately now, Jamesy does have a Bloodstone charge. Tier 1 tower is not gonna be long for this world, I imagine, with level 4 Diabolic Edict, as well as a Luna that has a full Dragon Lance with the Master Madness. This is going to be a very easy kill onto this tower. They have smoke now though, on the side of RRQ, and they are perhaps gonna try and take this fight, but without any bonus reinforcements from Russman's Ember Spirit. He does have BTs, but this is gonna be kind of complicated. Here we go, they're gonna drop down the LSA directly onto the Wisp with the Laguna Blade as well. Jamesy almost died from that. Actually, no, Jamesy did die. Just respawned super fast because of the Bloodstone. Rio now gets his TP out cancelled as well thanks to the LSA. They will be able to find the kill onto the Wisp first. Bane Elemental will be next to fall. Absolutely no way out for this Bane. So that smoke paid off. Russman came in just at the right time. I think he was the one that actually ended up. He was the one that actually. Oh no, he didn't get the kill. R7 was the one that found that. But end of the day, still very good engagement. Russman being involved there, closing the gap towards having this Maelstrom. So soon we will have ourselves Maelstrom, BTs, Ember Spirits, which is going to be fairly strong. Now Jamesy, very sad right now. He just picked up a Bloodstone. Was at 15 charges, back to 10. Feels bad, bro. Feels mega bad. But doesn't really matter too much, right? Just gonna keep farming, keep trying to find kills with this IO, make his way back into this game. And I think now's the time that Luna needs to start thinking about BKB. Okay, she is already. Has the Mithril Hammer coming out, just so she has some farming damage as well. But yeah, BKB is definitely the item she needs. This Scarlet Mage is such a pest right now. Does so much damage in these fights. And now top, let us see. Well, nothing's happening really anywhere on the map. Reggie Potato has cracked level 10, got himself the experience gain as one should if you're playing Wisp. Because this is a game where getting that scepter bonus and giving it to Luna can be game changing for your lineup. Just being able to throw out the ultimate at range, amazing versus heroes like Ember Spirit who like to weave in and out of the fight. If you remove the potential for that, it makes it a lot easier to win engagements. Russman has been scouted out at bottom, but does have a spirit ready to jump to, so shouldn't die in this situation. Shadowblade now finally available for our Lina, so Yabi can start trying to make plays across the map as well to create some space for Russman. The gold lead is in favor of Taskmaster Titans right now, and I think a slower game benefits them a little bit more. Just like their lineup does better ultra late, I guess. Like Leshak gets super dangerous. The Luna is no joke as time goes on. They've got a ton of push potential. I suppose that they can't really take Roche that well in the absence of having a Medallion of Courage, which I thought RR was gonna buy, but he went for the Midas. So we got ourselves a Midas Brewmaster. I haven't seen this in a while. This will create opportunities for him to keep scaling top lane. Rio gets gone out. Rio is dead. Russman here. There's going to be an ultimate coming out from the Luna. They're trying to bring down Koala. Koala is still alive. And there's two of those doing a lot of work. They've now brought down two. They do eventually bring down the Undying. And the damage going out onto Russman after getting stunned by that stone Bruling. Gets the kill onto him. Beastmaster dies in the trees. And they're not done just yet. They've topped out R7 into the air. They want to try and find this kill. They will be able to bring him down. The Skyraz Mage does die just as RR's ultimate finishes. 4 for 2 happens at top. Everybody except Lina loses their lives. Yabi is nearby, but mate, I don't know if you want to go for this kill.
Radiant's top tower
I think she should just get these bounty runes.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That is a good enough thing for now. Maybe she's gonna try and get this kill onto our
Radiant's top tower has
and
fallen.
they know where Yabi is. Yabi does have TP though. It does have Shadowblade, so it should be able to get out safely. Unless she gets greedy enough to go for a kill onto Raging Potato. Very glad that she does not. And she just backs away onto this Lina. Bottom. They have, does Io have relocate? If Io had relocate, there would be a dead Ember Spirit because Rio would just be able to Nightmare him and prepare for this kill. They might try for it? No. We'll Glimmer Cape back onto the high ground and will indeed stay safe. They're going to try for it now though with Jamesy being nearby. But there's just too much happening. Skyraz Mage drops an ultimate. Misses everything, and now Nightmare has come out onto the Skyraz Mage, and there will be a Glimmer Cape out onto Jamesy, but here's the Wisp as well, keeping him alive. But the damage is just too damn high from everybody comboing up together. So Glimmer Cape or no, doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. They get the kill. And this could give them impetus to push onto this tier 2 tower as well. But there's also 3 heroes nearby that are standing here. They know for a fact that Rio should have the Fiend's Grip back online. Jamesy as well respawns very fast. Feels bad, man. Down to 9 bustle charges. Game is hard, bro. Whenever he gets kills, almost immediately afterwards, things go south. And they do just burst away the Bait Elements, and the Guna Blade committed almost instantly onto him. And they've got this Tombstone on the high ground. Spending a lot of time in this area right now. Jamesy. They really want to get involved. Yule's up right now. LSA will catch 2 heroes. Oh my gosh. Okay, Whisper's dead. Jamesy might be soon to follow. The ultimate does come out from the Brewmaster. They want to try and take this engagement. Skimbelu has the Eclipse as well as a BKB active for this fight. Yabi looking perhaps to try and get off an LSA onto Skimbelu. At the very least, if they can force a very early BKB, they would be so happy right now.
Deceptive rune of invisibility.
But I think as it stands, they're probably okay with this because they got a kill. Forced out the Brewmaster split. Sure, they couldn't get any more follow-ups, but wasting their time, wasting their ultimates, pretty good, I think. So in this situation, I think you're pretty happy if you are the Taskmaster Titans. If you're RRQ rather, not Taskmaster Titans. And they're gonna go back though. They're gonna try and find something. There's wards everywhere, so they should have probably smoked for this. Because now everybody's just gonna get back, but you can probably just use this opportunity to get the tier 2 tower regardless. If Beastmaster's nearby, Koala gone all the way back to the other side of the map. So yeah, that's not gonna go anywhere, is it? Russman should just lay out a remnant, jump back to it if he gets in trouble. And push out. Feels grip onto Rushman. Rushman falling a bit low. I don't think he'll die here, though. James is gonna take too long to arrive. Gonna zip out. Says bye, boys. And it's all good. And Rushman will be perfectly fine. Top lane, Primal Roar onto Jamesy. They're gonna try to get this kill. And I say it's connected. We have even good blade as they do use it. Jamesy feels bad, man. When Jamesy first got this Bloodstone, it was pretty great because it was like, oh, get blood. Oh, wait, shit. What? The fuck? The fuck? Earthquake. Wow. Okay, cool. That's shit you don't expect to see during a pause. Either way, right now, Tusker Titans are in a decent situation. Wait, not in a decent situation because Jamesy, when he got this Bloodstone, so he gets the Bloodstone, right? This was really funny. So before he gets Bloodstone, he gets a triple kill, right? And that gives him the gold to buy Bloodstone. He goes back to the secret shop, buys Bloodstone, comes back to bottom. He schemes he's gonna find some more Bloodstone charges, and he does. Brings down Koala's Beastmaster, immediately getting himself a 15th Bloodstone charge. And then since then, he's just been dying. Died 4 times since, had died 0 times before the Bloodstone. So moral of the story is, if you don't want to die, don't buy Bloodstone. Feels bad, man. What the hell is this set from Skyrock Mage? Or maybe it's just me just seeing his chest plate for whatever reason. No, this is an interesting set with his head and shit.
Top tower is under attack.
I don't know what's happening with the Skyrock Mage. Looks like one of those you know, the Assassin's Creed 2, those doctors? Or not from Assassin's Creed 2, people just generally in the older Italian tradition of doing medicine. Looks like one of those masks. Anyway, Tier 2 tower now is being sieged up. There is no way they're going to be available to defend this in time. Rosman could die, but Rio doesn't have Nightmare. He doesn't have Fiend's Grip. If Fiend's Grip was online, I think they could have gotten a kill.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
At the very least though, at bottom they were able to collect the Tier 2 tower. Scambelu with Raging Potato, comboed up, brought down that Tier 2, so they end up trading across the map. And they're gonna smoke now between Jamesy and Rio. Perhaps they will find Russman. Russman will TP out though, so should still be safe. Feels like Tosca's Titans are starting to lose a little bit of grip on this game. They're being run ragged all across the map by these RRQ players. Oh, is that a Lincoln Sphere? Who bought that Lincoln Sphere? Ember's building Lincolns.
Over.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant are scanning. Roshan
This
has
fire
fallen to the
will never
Radiant.
go out. Invisibility.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Chained in searing heat.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's mine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
We serve the same purpose, all.
That's playing to win, baby! are mine.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Bathed in searing heat.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Pathetic.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Missing middle. Double
Radiant
damage.
are scanning. Dire are scanning.
Mine.
Not for myself, but for the cause.
Cup runneth over.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top shrine has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. are scanning. Dire's courier has been killed. Illusion! Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Immortality!
Here's fear in your eyes. Gold for my tower.
A tool to teach.
Money to burn. Double damage.
The rune of haste. Ember strength, now rekindled.
time you're ready.
Invisibility. Tis mine.
Impurities. Creeping while you are sleeping.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
In right.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under bottom barracks has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
We ride once more.
Captured in the flame.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Your place.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's nothing. It's the humiliation.
I sink my teeth into blood.
Who turned up the heat?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Haste.
Not for myself, but for the cause.
now have Mega Cube. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can you real me?
Be ensnared in fire.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
这波不亏，666。
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Do not cross.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Burn away your ignorance. Rekindled
What is
and made
this?
ready.
I came here for a battle.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire victory.
Hey.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, rude. Baby girl, watch how you move. I got them vents on my shoes. I pop up, put it out loose. Wait, speed it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Hey, some Dota 2 action gonna be happening here live. We've got ourselves the Taskers Titans versus RRQ in the Southeast Asian qualifiers, open quals for TI. This is a big one because, let me just make sure. Yeah. So, oh, wait, shit, there we go. Winner of this goes through to round of 4, and you're gonna play up against the winner of Blackjack and Entity, and winner of that, you're through to the close qualifiers. So, 2 best of 3s away from actually getting yourself in the close qualifiers and 1 step closer to TI itself. Right now, as it stands, RRQ lost game 1, even though they were very much ahead in the lead. Taskers Titans just played better at the end of the day. They came through with some pretty sick plays and they won the game. So now here in game 2, we're going to be seeing if RRQ are able to get the turnaround and, you know, drag us back to game 3, or if it's just going to be a quick 2-0 sweep for Taskers Titans. Looks like we're going to have a really fast game on our hands. Just looking at these drafts, on the side of RRQ, they went Bounty, Rubik, Lycan, DK. So lots and lots of push from the Lycan DK. With the Bounty Hunter, it shows that they really want to be able to get quick pickoffs and then transition that into pushing down towers and getting tons of guap. So it looks pretty good for them. On the other side though, Venge, Beastmaster, Chen, Jesus Christ. If they had the Lycan on the Radiant side, it would have been insane for Taskers Titans. As it stands right now, just having these 3 heroes, who do you go for next? You want something else that can push. If Visage, is Visage still here? No, Visage is banned. I would have loved to see Visage actually. Something that can get more units, you know, so you can take advantage of that inner beast aura. Either that or getting a hero that just naturally is able to push. Oh, Slok. Okay, so they also want some insurance in terms of a hero that can still get pickoffs and fight. A very similar kind of drops actually for both teams. Whereas Taskers Titans have 3 pushing heroes and a Slok. RRQ has 2 pushing heroes and a Bounty Hunter. And Rubik's just sort of there, really.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So where do you go right now if you are... I still think you need 1 more hero that you can push a bit on the side of. Maybe DP. Yeah, DP wouldn't be terrible. But then you don't want to rely on long cooldowns if you're Taskers Titans. Looking at the rest of the heroes they have in their heroes, in their pool, none of them really rely on long cooldowns or long transformations or whatever. So you want to be able to go as often as humanly possible. They ban Bloodseeker as you have to when you're playing against Slok. RRQ take away Kunkka, so... Normally, if you ban Kunkka in this kind of situation, I'd say maybe they want to pick TA. They kind of could, and then put like DK off lane, safe lane Lycan, and then have the TA mid. And I think TA would actually be great this game. They don't have a lot to deal with that hero right now, and she can destroy all these summons that they want to throw towards their team. Either TA or the Lina, I think, is probably where you want to go if you're RRQ. Taskers Titans go for the SF, so some negative armor to combo up with more negative armor from the Venge. Clearing out creep waves is no issue with the triple raises. More importantly, it's some good team fight, which was sort of lacking before now. But now they have... This is actually really good against Lycan. When you throw out the ultimate, reducing the overall damage output from the Lycan, given that Lycan's entire role is physical damage, makes a huge difference in terms of the overall damage of the fight. I really like this last pick, SF, actually.
Choose your hero.
I'm not sure how I feel about this Underlord. I'm really not. This Underlord hero right now... it puts DK mid. I really hate DK mid, guys. I'm not very confident in this hero. It has won games, and I've seen it win games, and I've won games with it. But, I don't know. Also, I don't really like Underlord versus Slog. Like any of these heroes that gain a benefit from just being able to hit one hero to build up stacks. Monkey King, Slog, OD. These kind of heroes tend to do really well up against the Underlord just because of how tanky Underlord tends to be. It takes a long time for this hero to go down. So in that time period, you're getting a lot of increased damage for whichever one of those heroes that is. So I don't know about this Underlord. We'll see though. I'm more worried about the DK if I'm honest. If it was DK, if it was like Underlord with another hero mid, I wouldn't mind too much. But DK. I think they just really have to win the games. They have to snowball so hard for RRQ. And as well, they've got Bounty Hunter playing up against Slog. Never a fun time. So what do you guys think, ladies and gentlemen? What are we going to see here? Let us know in the chat who you think is going to win this matchup. Personally, like I said, I am going to be betting against the DK almost every time. So yeah, I am saying, I think yeah, Tuskers Titans then. If that is indeed the case, are going to be taking us to a 2-0 victory.
What just happened?
Just business. Nothing personal.
Let's see if this works out. We did have a young pause happen. Oh, they're like, no sound. There was a young pause that happened a moment ago, but it's still underway. It's chilled, whatever. The early tips, come on guys, you don't tip now. What is this? You wait until the enemy makes a mistake. That's the correct time to tip. When somebody's fucking up, then you say, yo, what are you doing, bro? Oh, I don't know how, but I seem to have just lost the Twitch chat. Hold on, just bring it back up now. Doesn't even really matter if I actually use the chat. The most important thing is that, like, if anybody has any issues, there's a way to contact the homie and say, hey bro, you're fucking up. Oh, it actually also reminds me I should let people know that I'm costing TI.
Just business. Nothing personal.
Alright, there we go. My job's done. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank God this game, Jamesy will not have... This is just regular SF, doesn't have like clockwork next to it to make it bullshit, basically. So, just an SF, pretty good. Here at bottom, we see SF... Oh, wait. Is this gonna be... Is Assel gonna actually really try for the snipe early on of the courier? Or is he gonna try snipe away the bounty rune? I wonder. Thus far, just laying out a sentry, block off this pull camp, or at least block off this camp so that it cannot be farmed either by the Beastmaster, nor can it be used by the Chen. So, it'll be fine. Oh, they're gonna get 3. Raging Potato actually outright clicked Koala. Koala did some fair amount of damage towards him. But Raging Potato, going back to his experience as a mid player, is able to get those right clicks out. And yes, actually, RRQ is the last Indo hope. If they go down right now on the side of RRQ, they're already a game behind, so very important that they are able to actually win this incoming matchup. So RRQ need to do a lot in order to make this a turnaround happen. Top lane, we have Rasman, he's playing the Lycan for his team. Behind him is going to be R7 on the Rubik. Towards the mid lane, we have ourselves Yabi on the Dragon Knight. Here at the bottom lane, running around is Assel on the Bounty Hunter, and last but not least, Koala on the Abyssal Underlord. I think he has to do a lot this game on this Underlord, and we'll see if it actually works out. Between him and Acel, I think the pressure is mostly on them to make this game happen for their teams, but we'll see how this all plans out. Raging Potato on the Chen is actually going to be first blood. He's dead. There's an orb of value on Acel. 0, no way that Raging Potato survives this. So Raging Potato is going to be first blood. Here at bottom, Skembelu is going to be farming on the Slog for the Task of Titans. Towards the mid lane, Jamesy is going to be the one playing the SF as mentioned earlier. Towards top, we have RR on the Beastmaster. And last but not least, Rio. Rio on the Vengeful Spirit. Oh shit, bottom. Geek Fam. Oh, Skambelu actually gets a kill onto Raging Potatoes. Oh, not Raging Potatoes, onto Koala. Onto Raging Potatoes Killer. Gets some revenge for his team. Pounce is going to be available soon. Oh, actually, he's going to get sent back. If only Bounty was level 2. If Bounty was level 2 there, she would have been actually able to find a kill. Would have actually, would have brought him down with the Shuriken toss. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen. Feels bad, man. Not the best of situations. But it's fine, because the time that they spent with the Slog having to go back to base, having been chased around by the Bounty Hunter, has meant that he hasn't really been farming. So only has 5 last hits to his name right now. Should be able to clear out the majority of this creep wave. Just underneath the tier 1 tower, but has a Wraith Band, so has more than enough damage to get these creeps killed. In the interim, Koala has gotten nothing out of the situation. He's also now farming just in front of his own tier 1 tower. And oh, there's actually another creep wave coming in. So Asel did him a solid by creep cutting the previous wave. And Asel now also kills the courier at mid. Prevents a self and a mango for Jamesy. Oh my god, that's actually a huge win. Because Yami's got Soul Ring, right? So he can just keep spamming him out with the Breathe Fire. He knows that Jamesy doesn't have regen anymore. So he can actually play a little bit more aggressively here in this mid lane. He's already doing quite well versus the SF. And this is just how things go up until level 5 for SF. So Asel doing the most to try to win this game. And at bottom, Slok is trying to man up on top of the Underlord. He's actually gonna die. Asel, what a player! Oh god, he's only still level 1. Jesus Christ. If he was level 2, Slok was dead. Now, Salve will be at least used by Skimbelu. Top lane though, we might have a lift onto RR. RR might be close to tier 1 tower. R7 though is going to find himself on the wrong end of a magic missile. And Russman now might also be in a little bit of trouble, but no, should be okay. So 2-1 is the overall kill score. RR at top needs to watch himself. Actually, they've got magic missile again in a second, so they can almost actually get this kill onto Russman. Russman gets magic missile. R7 though does have the lift. It's going to be a double kill already for RR, throwing out those wild axes. And R7 doesn't. Oh my god, so they're still cooling down from when he died before. Feels bad, man. So things are looking a bit disastrous for RRQ at the moment. Hell, even in this mid lane, Jamesy is not being pressured as much as I thought he might be, given that they took down his courier. Asel just gonna walk in and die? The fuck? And Koala's gonna die at bottom? Oh my god, RRQ are falling apart all across the map. Things are not going well at the moment. Yabi forced back a little bit. Still able to keep farming though. This is a huge issue, I think. Like when you're the team that's playing with Lycan and Bounty and you're falling behind in the early game, by any metric, right? Whether that be kills, towers, gold, whatever. You just need to be ahead. So right now, we will need to see if there's any comeback potential available. Asel is going to pick up the bounty route for his team. R7 is going to get the lift out onto RR. Unfortunately, because it's a bounty hunter. Oh, he's actually dead now. They dusted him. Got so greedy. Acel's dead. One more right click from Rio should be enough. Oh, but not going to get to him. Wild axes can be used though if he chooses the mango. Yes, no. They got him. Got him, got him, got him. And at bottom, Koala dies too. Oh my god. So just all across the map, they're just making very coordinated moves. And because they know that, look at these two supports, Rubik and Bounty Hunter. These are not heroes where if your lanes are going south, you're like, okay, it's chill guys, we can stabilize, they're gonna do something in the lane, snowball, head offs, get some kills. Mid lane though, they're all gonna try and get a kill onto this SF though, with the DK4 being used by Yabi. Asel just providing some vision, one more right click, should be enough. No, the fairy fire, they got too cocky, Yabi! You should fucking know by now, bro. Chase for this kill. In the meantime, at top, they also get another kill for the side of the Taskmaster Titans. Bottom 2, Koala in trouble. Penitence onto him. The leap, the leash with the Dark Pact as well. Even Shadow Dance committed. And they get a killing spree onto the Slog right now. 3-0 and 2. 6 minutes into the game. 2k gold lead in favor of Taskmaster Titans. 9-1 is the kill score.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And this Penitence is also really wrecking this pit lord.
Dire's top
If
tower
he gets
is under
penitenced
attack.
and then he gets leashed and level 3 Dark Pact, then he just dies all the time. That's been the case. That's his 3rd death of this game. 4th, in fact. And these supports can do nothing to aid their core heroes.
Dire's
Top lane,
tower
Lycan's tower has been taken down. Russman has been forced into the jungle. Slog has power treads. Beastmaster has a medallion of courage. Lycan not even level 6. And they actually lose Bounty Hunter as well. Aso walking past the sentry. Oh, they knew where he was. Raging Potato probably dropped it down right now. It's a fresh sentry. Even Fire's Russman just interrupting his farm right now. I'm gonna at least send his creeps back, but Raging Potato should die here. The Firestorm will be there, some right clicks.
Blasphemy is this?
That being said though, that's a kill that happened, and that required a lot of intervention at bottom. First of all, at top, RR's just farming. Rio's gonna go onto this Rubik once again. Wild Axes after the Magic Missile and the Wave of Terror. They've got this kill, just have to run him down. Magic Missile, or the Magic Wand keeps him alive a little bit longer. R7 in the trees, gets caught out. He chooses not to make use of the lift though, for some interesting reason. And Yabi also just walks right past the DK. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? RRQ, please.
Dire's top tower is
I'll be
under
honest with you
attack.
guys, it feels like they're tilted. This is not the team that was playing basically a perfect game for the first 25 minutes of the first game. So I don't know what happened. Now SF is the overall CS leader. He shouldn't be net worth leader though. That honor goes towards the Beastmaster, who's gotten several kills as well as a tier 1 tower. But boy, oh boy. And now here we go, mid, they're gonna push again. They've got Venge here. She has 2 points into the Vengeance Aura. We've got Chen, we've got Inner Beast Aura from RR. So the tower's being pushed right now, and the fight might start. Aesol caught out inside a Sentry Ward, R7 on the backside of the fight. They've already lifted up Raging Potato. Raging Potato is almost gonna die. Aesol didn't throw out the last, doesn't have Shuriken Toss, so they've gotten 2 kills though, 2 for 1 in exchange. Both supports have got down, and is this fight going to continue? Aesol on the backside gets brought down too, so a 2 for 2 in all respects. RR falling kind of low, so they might want to think about turning off from this push. The stun onto the Slog before he can get pounced up onto Yambi. Yambi was in a little bit of trouble there. But they actually have succeeded in defending this tier 1 tower, so we finally do get to see some signs of life coming in from RRQ. They do not want to let their nation down. If they're out of this, then yeah, there's no Indo teams no Indonesian teams will be going to TI. So it does matter that they are able to actually win this game. You know, provide some hope to the fans at home. Maybe make Grumpy a bit less grumpy. Mid, Essel's gonna find the courier, it seems.
Radiant's
Got it.
courier has been killed.
Jamesy still got his drums delivered though. As well as his infused raindrops. Top lane Rio has already laid down a central right where the bounty rune would be. Now Aesol walking right past it, gets spotted out. They're gonna go for this kill, and now they're gonna try for him. Oh, the lift that now onto RR might be in trouble. He's been stunned up right now, but the swap back from Rio to keep him alive. The Shuriken Toss did come out. Primal Roar onto Yabi, ensuring that they cannot keep the chase going, and Rio will survive.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
They just lost the tier 1 tower mid as well. Bounty Hunter desperately trying to get to level 6. Buys a Tome of Knowledge and having it delivered to himself right now. Understands that if they had track, maybe that fight goes differently, but they did not. And he has 4 observables in his inventory. He needs to find a way to lay them out somehow. Now Koala just TP's out. If he stuck around without TP, if he didn't have a TP, might have died, but whatever. Actually, wouldn't have died, I don't think. Not anymore. Now that he has the Ring of Health, almost has Vanguard, I think he would have been fine. Just would have lost, given a lot of damage towards the Slug. Now RQ, the one thing that they do have in their favor is at any given time that they decide, they can go Roche very fast. They just need to find a medallion though, so somebody needs to get that kind of gold, pick up that item.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And they've only lost... Oh, okay. They've lost all their tier 1s. But I count this as lost. I mean, 39 HP, whatever. Nice deny from Koala. Now the sun does come out from him. And they're going to try and find this kill onto the SF. It's the first track kill, no less. So Bounty Hunter finally getting involved in this game. The Primal Roar does come out. RR now being turned around upon by Russman. Russman might be able to give enough vision for the track. There it is. But they're also just going to send back the Beastmaster. Now that he's sent back though, they might actually want to turn around and perhaps go on to Rio. Rio's already on the way out. So they finally find a track kill. Jesus Christ, look how much gold they got from that. 300 for both Bounty as well as the Lycan. It's only the Pit Lord that got 180. And they should be able to push down this tier 1 tower down bottom as well.
Regeneration.
And here we go. Rio is in the trees. Asshole needs to get over here. R7 does die. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention that the Rubik is going to be food the whole game for the slog. And now, oh, the Uber, will it get out of time? Nah, Rasman's dead. Rasman is so dead. Look how many units were here. 2 Hellbear Smashers, a Centaur Creep, the 2 points into the Vengeance Aura, 2 points into Wave of Terror, which went over the Lycan, as well as the Penitence. Just took so much damage. Too many units, too much damage. And where's Slog right now? Slog is gonna start with... Oh, Slog has Shadow Blade. Jesus Christ. 13 minutes in.
Courier has been killed.
Assel brings down the courier again. With this Observer Ward as well, they scouted out the fact that Slog has Shadow Blade, so they need to be careful. Yabi. Yabi's not the target. You won't kill Yabi. But they are trying to infiltrate deep into the base. Russman, he's going to be the one that gets caught out right now. Oh, the pounce actually lands onto it. Rio now falling a bit low. Russman's going to die at the end of the day. But Rio still alive. The fire will bring him down at the end of it. But Jamesy is here. And they just collapse immediately around all the Yabi. The DK, ultimate or not, is unable to withstand this pressure. Now Skembelu is invis again, chasing down onto R7. We'll find him. He's trying to juke. He's trying to die, but he's not going to succeed. Jamesy with another raise brings him down, and that is a 3-for-2 engagement that ends up happening there. I mean, the fact that they lost Chen and Venge is probably, it's decent enough for RIQ. Unfortunate that they weren't track kills, both of them.
Dire's middle tower,
but it's still okay. Koala fell very low, but thanks to the Vanguard, will not actually end up losing his own life here in the top lane. Oh, lol. They know that there's an Observer Ward somewhere. And they know this because when the courier that left last time, they shouldn't have actually had vision of that to kill it. But they did. A great placement on this Observer Ward, just out of range of the sentry as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I just want to point out, guys, that we're playing a game where there's a Lycan and a DK on the one team. And the team that has said Lycan and DK are 3 towers behind right now. RR is going to die. It's going to be a track kill for them. They do lose the Bounty Hunter. Aesol goes down. Rio's also tracked up at the moment. Skembelu just goes into the backline, brings down R7. Now Skembelu might be in trouble himself. Is he going to die? Yes, he will. Breathe Fire will bring him down from Yabi. And that'll give them the Uber out as well. That is a massive kill for Yabi to find with that Breathe Fire. He actually went for the early Blink Tiger. I wholeheartedly agree with this item pickup. And Koala as well, going for this Crimson Guard. So if nothing else, their itemization right now is pretty good. The Lycan is building average things. You know, HOD into the Helm of the Dominator into the Necro Books. Average times. Should be able to clean down this tier 1 tower down at bottom. A couple of more swipes is all it'll take. Man, Jamesy's getting big though. Wait, what other item does he have? Where's his money?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom
power trades, but
has fallen.
oh, there it is, Dragon Lords. And they're gonna go Roche. They've got this medallion. Like I mentioned, they've got a lot of negative armor. 1 point of presence for the Dark Lord. Wave of Terror, medallion. Roshan has 9 armor now. Good times.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the
Oh, and As a bonus, Aesel is gonna die. Is he? Yeah, he's dead. He's walking underneath
Radiant's
some
bottom
sentries.
tower is under attack.
Unless they don't see him.
Radiant
Do they have dust?
structures are fortified.
Rio does not. Yeah, he's dead. Just as the bonus on top. This will probably allow them to bring down this tier 2 tower in the bottom lane though. A lot of push coming in at this light game, and they also have a siege dragon nearby. So if nothing else, gonna put in a lot of damage. And now we do see the stuns going on. Oh no, SF is falling low. Jamesy, is he the one? He's not the one with the Aegis, so he actually cannot be here in this fight. RR is also not the one that has this magical item. It's on Skimbelu. And now the stun. Not even required. Koala doesn't have Uber out, so he's gonna try TP away. Primal Roar will be there to stop him. And Russman, dude, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. He's dead, actually. Yami's gonna die too. Magic Missile is not even required. They just have way too much damage. I have no idea what RRQ was doing in that situation. They... Oh, and they also lose R7 as well. Just so there's no mistaking who is on top right now. The only person that doesn't die is Aesel. But that's mainly because Aesel died on the top side of the map and wasn't available for that fight at bottom. That was such an ill-conceived fight. That's probably one of the worst fights I've seen the whole day today. Because they're in this fight, right? First they get the stuns onto, or they get the Pit of Malice down onto Beastmaster and the SF, right? Beastmaster and SF realize, yo, we don't want to take this fight. They start backing away. And then the Pit Lord and the DK, as well as the Rubik, start leaving this fight. On the backside, Rio suddenly decides, oh, not Rio, Russman decides, nah, I'm in ulti form, I can take this engagement. He goes in to try to bring down a full health Vengeful Spirit that still has swap and stun and Wave of Terror. And he just got chain disabled by Chen and he dies. That was such a dumb fight to take. RRQ should have just gotten the hell up out of there. As soon as they saw Skembelu contesting the tier 2 tower, that's when you leave. You do not stay around when you're this far behind. And I'm sure someone might be like, oh, 3k is not so bad. 3k is a lot when you're playing the Lycan and Bounty lineup. When you're supposed to be 3 to 8k ahead, being behind at all is a travesty. So right now, RRQ need to find ways back into this game. We do see a smoke right now from the Taskers Titans. And where are they headed? They're going to try for this engagement at top. Maybe bring down this tier 2 tower. And they do the smart thing. They don't deward the sentry. They know they can't be seen anyway. And dewarding it would give away the fact that they are in this vicinity. So, whatever. Skembelu now will bring down the tier 2 tower in the top lane. There is an observer ward that also has been planted to scout out any movement in the mid side of the map. So, really good vision coming out right now for RRQ or for Taskers Titans. RRQ will finally finish the job that they started earlier down at bottom by bringing down this tier 2.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, someone's just at my door. I have to go answer that quickly. So just give me a moment. Unfortunately, life has to also be lived. But it'll be less than 10 seconds and I'll be back. Hold on.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified.
And I'm back. And we're back. Alright, so they're trying to siege onto the high ground right now on the side of Taskers Titans. We're just forcing them back. Russman is at least trying to push out bottom. But at the same time, he's just doing this to try to stall out this game. There's no possibility of him actually succeeding at that push. And now RR also has Necro 3s. Hey! Hey! I've actually been shying away from even like commenting on what the graph looks like. But let's take a look. Experience, almost 10k. Gold, just above 5k. They have at least smoked right now on the side of RRQ to try and end this, to try and fix this a bit. But they will not find anybody. They just don't have good vision across the map right now. They've been dewarded everywhere. I think RR should just buy a gem as well. Well, he doesn't need to. He has Necro 3, so he's got that true sight going. And they also have a Slark as well. So if Slark walks past the ward, can let the team know, hey guys, they've got vision here. Come do something about it. Now mid. Oh, we see they swap back onto Yabi. BKB will be popped by the DK very quickly. And the Uber will come out. Everybody escapes. And lots of unit creep damage going out onto the Vengeful Spirit. I'm kind of surprised they didn't just turn their attention towards attacking that tier 1 tower with these creeps. End of the day though, it ends up being nobody died. Russman wasn't even there, but Yabi gets saved. Everyone's cool. But that was also the 10-second BKB. Jamesy will be very happy about that, given that he's just got his own BKB on the Shadow Fiend and really wants to use it right now. And let's see what they're going to be able to make out of this. What does Lycan even buy this game, actually? Just to be, because he's not at all threatening. This Crimson God is great from Koala, but also not enough. R7 right now, they turn around. Is the Pit of Malice going out onto Raging Potato. Here we go. Will they be able to get more damage out onto him? Nah, the Lycan Wolves are just forcing him back. In the interim, we do see bottom tier 1, tier 2 tower taken away by Jamesy. And they honestly don't even need the Aegis right now. Skimbelu's jumping onto R7. Rio has Wave of Terror, not even going to choose to use it. Skimbelu's got this. Hey, Struenfield, what's up, fam? R7 forced to buy back into this. And they're going to try push. Beastmaster within the Beast Auras here. They have all these Chen creeps providing additional auras as well. Let me just look at this tooltip graph. Oh wait, Beastmaster did throw out the Primal Roar on the backside of the fight onto Acel. Acel falling very low, and there is also True Sight thanks to the Sentry Ward as well as the Necro 3 units. Both supports are dead. One of them died back. But doesn't seem like they actually want to go and win this, take this on the high ground as of yet. They find Russman on the backside. They pounce him. He dies. That's something I didn't mention earlier as well, is how terrible Lycan is versus Slark. Because you get past the, what do you do? Fuck all. Swap now into the base. Rio, they're going to really try and find this grab. And the ultimate is not going to be available yet from the SF, given that he was stunned by Yabi. Yabi, with this BKB, able to keep this fight going somewhat. But Jamie's just going to stand still and hit the tower. Tier 3 tower has gone down. The stuns coming in onto Skembelu. Skembelu falling a little bit low. He's already used Dog Pack, so kind of has to watch himself right now. Needs to back away, but they don't really care. They've got the melee Rex. RR as well. What? How? How did he die? I don't even know why he died. Did he maybe kill a Necro unit? I don't know. He might have. Where's Beastmaster? Beastmaster's top. Either way, this is a disaster because you just lost a mid lane of Rex 25 minutes in. The crazy thing as well is that they did that without an Aegis. They just walked at them. They were like, wait, we're actually so much stronger than you guys. We're just going to win. And they're going to find Bounty Hunter now as well. Will they? Nah. Acel's movement will keep him alive for the time being. He's just trying to get some vision going for his team.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Now Chen also has an Aghanim Scepter, so get ready for some Dominated Ancients. What do we have? Oh my god. There's a Granite Golem. Jesus.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
This is so silly. All these auras, this push strat. They're pushing much better than RRQ can. And RRQ were the ones that led things off, thinking about a push strat or a very fast style of Dota. But this push strat is just too good. And now with the second Aegis, I suspect this game is about to end. Let's see. Now is the time to end the game, honestly. You know that there's no possibility of them coming back into this. Almost 20,000 experience. I mean, just look at these levels. You only have 2 heroes on the side of the Dire on the RRQ lineup that have more than level 14.
Dire's bottom shrine is under
Everyone else
attack.
is 14 or under. Lycan doesn't even have access to 15 and the talents. Jeez. And you kind of need it because both of these talents, especially the plus 8 feral HP regen, makes a huge difference for your team. And for yourself, just being able to split push much more effectively. Hell, even the cooldown reduction in a game like this, when you're playing with these Necro books, and how important they are for this Lycan, might consider making that play. And now gonna get caught out thanks to this Beastmaster Hawk. And he's dead.
Condemned to death.
Yeah. Game is hard, guys.
Dire's bottom shrine is under
Game
attack.
is very, very hard. Slark is hunting for a kill somewhere. And with these illusions from the SF, they're sieging onto the shrine. Already falling lower and lower.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
R7's dead again. Oh no, he knows. He saw the Slark. But he's gonna get swapped in a die regardless. I mean, he stole swap, but whatever. And at bottom, James is already here on the high ground, throwing in the damage with this BKB, SNY, Dragon Lord, still has a cheese to his name. Look at all these auras. And they also got the Ancient Thunderhide, so they got that frenzy going. Boy! Giving Jamesy even more attack speed. Rossman dies somehow. Doesn't even matter. On the backside of the fight, look how deep Skembelu is. Just putting in the work on the enemy team. Skembelu still does have the ages, so they can turn around onto this. Yabby now trying to fight against Jamesy, but Jamesy just pops the BKB and keeps wailing on the racks, and the racks will go down at the end of the day. The Ancient Gunner Golem and stuff is still fighting. R7 going to get brought down again by the Slark. Skembelu hunting him down, poor guy. And they also bring down Yabby with the Primal Wall. Koala as well, in trouble. And that's it. GG, well freaking played. It is RRQ who go through, or go down rather, after being beaten 2-0 by the Taskers Titans. Any fans of RRQ? Feels bad, man. Feels really bad. Primarily because I think they could have done a lot better, and they should have really won the first game. But man, it was rough. But Taskers Titans taking a well-deserved victory, so they will not be sad about that, and they'll be playing up against the winner of Entity and Blackjack to determine who actually gets the final slot in, or one of the final slots in the closed qualifiers for Southeast Asia. But for now, this game's over, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on. Let's see what else we've got available for us. Good. Hey, I just costed the game. That was me. Alright, so I don't know who won game 1 though, between Blackjack and Entity. Let's see. Who's costing this game? Oh, Beyond the Summit is costing this shit, so you know they can continue on that train.
Dire team pick.
Let's see. Who do you guys want to watch of these games? Let's watch some Chinese though, actually. Ferrari's involved in this game, so whenever Ferrari's involved, it's cool. Just have Ferrari, guys. Chill.
Radiant team ban.
Oh, but this game's also being costed right now. I'm trying to find something that like no one else is doing. To me, it doesn't feel like it makes sense to be costing a game that other people are already costing. But fuck it. We like Chinese Dota, don't we? So let's do it. Oh, and it's basically a best of one. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So, got ourselves here, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, hold on. I just need to change the title of this bad boy. Let me just say TI Qualifiers.
Ten seconds remaining.
Young Dumb.
5 seconds remaining.
This is a really stupid team name, guys. Their team name is actually Young Dumb. That's kind of dumb. Anyway. Oh, and I'm not costing inside the channel, so you can chill. We have FTD versus Young Dumb. Some Chinese Dota. Haven't casted some Chinese Dota yet today. This might be one of my last games anyway, so let me enjoy it. So we have a Night Stalker Warlock to lead things off with on the side of Young Dumb. For the Dream went for Brewmaster Bane Leshrac. Man, Bane Leshrac is so annoying. Brewmaster Leshrac is also really annoying. So that's shorthand for saying their draft is good, basically. The more annoying your draft is, the better it is for you.
Seconds remaining.
By the way, I'm just hanging out here until the
5 seconds remaining.
The other games finish. Well, let's see actually how I feel about the rest of the day. For now, we do still have ourselves another pick to go for. Clockwork came out. So we've got some good lanes actually on the side of Young Dumb, I think. Yeah, some pretty strong lanes. I wonder if they want to put this Clockwork in the off lane or if they would rather have it the Night Stalker be in the off lane. Like, who's the oh, excuse me.
Radiant team back.
Shadow Fiend.
Oh. Sorry, I was just choking a bit. Something went down. Ooh. Alright, cool. Something just went wrong in my throat, but it's cool now. Anyway. Anyway. With SF coming out right now, it does mean that we have some pretty disgusting cheese.
Remaining.
Clockwork SF is crazy.
Dire team
First of all, you start the game by being able to just get a ton extra damage, more so than you deserve as SF. Plus 24 damage at level 1, pretty good. More importantly, later on in the game, these cogs, if he's able to catch out 2 or more heroes inside the power cogs, makes SF's job for raising down targets much easier. So right now,
10 seconds remaining.
I like the PL pick though, on the side of FTD.
5 seconds remaining.
Really good against Warlock, decent against the Night Stalker. Even Clockwork as well, doesn't have the best of times versus the PL. Only SF is okay versus PL, but that's only granting that the SF is actually ahead. The moment that there's anything resembling an even matchup, I think PL is better than SF. So right now, this PL looks like he might be completely uncounted. They need to get themselves... Well, Fatal Bonds also is pretty decent though at dealing with the PL.
Dire team pick.
But they need some wave clear. Something that can deal with these illusions better. Who's going to be in the safe lane here? And FTD still need a mid hero to go up against the Shadow Fiend. Unless they want to run Leshrac in that capacity. Which they could, but I kind of like the idea of Bane Leshrac together as supports. They think they do a
10
lot.
seconds remaining.
And you can get another hero
5 seconds
in the mid lane
remaining.
for who these two supports can set up for. Let me actually just turn off open mic so it doesn't pop up here and annoy me. So where is this going, guys? Where is this going? We've got 13 seconds left to pick a hero for their safe lane. Maybe Luna. I don't mind Luna versus PL. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Radiant team pick.
Monkey
They got Monkey King. Okay. So the MK is going to be their solution to this burgeoning problem. I don't know how I feel about this actually. I'm not sure if I like the Monkey King. I think MK doesn't have the best laning phase versus Brewmaster just because of how annoying Brewmaster can be. I mean, it's still okay though, right?
10 seconds remaining.
But there's still worse things in the world.
5 seconds
So
remaining.
what is going to be the final pick here for FTD? Got about 90 seconds of reserve time, so they can really think about this. You ideally want a hero that doesn't do too badly versus SF, even with the additional bonus damage that SF gets. I can't believe I'm going to say this. DK would be perfect. They're probably not going to pick DK though. What's it gonna be? Ah, TA.
You may now select
Alright.
your heroes.
I thought about TA. Now I wish I'd committed to saying TA, because TA is actually really decent in this situation. You don't actually get completely outright clicked by SF, even if SF has bonus damage, because it's about instances when it comes to refraction. So if you can play around those instances, you'll still do pretty well. It is a Ferrari 430 SF, you know, this is a TI winner right here. So there was a time when just seeing Ferrari SF was tantamount to being like, ah, GG, it's over. Also, Ferrari TA from back in the day was amazing. Alright, here we go. The cheese, boy.
Prepare for
The
battle.
cheese, boy. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. Oh, how cheesy. Anyway, let's look at something else that's a bit more interesting. We do see that on the Radiant side, they understand that because of the fact that it's a SF clock, they have an opportunity to try exert their dominance across the map in terms of their positioning. So they've already gotten off a really good ward that also blocks this pull camp. They have another observer ward out that oversees the river. And right now, the PL is already on the high ground, poised to start taking that bounty rune. So things look good. We do, lol, look at Monkey King. Monkey King's gonna slide in behind them and steal his bounty rune. They're actually gonna go 2-2 anyway. Oh, this is hilarious.
The battle begins.
Even with the positioning advantage, it's not gonna end up working out. Yep. He's gonna be so surprised. James will be like, the fuck? I mean, Disco Pony. Now they see him, they know. But unfortunately, because he's in mischief, 380 move speed, they can't catch him. The baby Roche will escape. And now the game will finally be underway. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a more or less a qualification match. Loser of this goes home. Well, loser of anything goes home right now. But let me tell you exactly where they are positioned right now. So, yeah, winner of this is actually through to the close qualifiers. Like, this is a very important third game in this best of 3 series. So, matters a lot who is able to get the win here. James at top, trying to buoy his team with some disco music, dancing around, trying to make sure that people can win with this Lash Ride. Beyond is going to be the one playing on this Brewmaster as well in the off lane for his team. Towards the mid side, we do have Love You, Love Me on this Temporal Assassin. Chocolate is going to be the one playing the Bane Elemental. And at bottom, we do have Slumang. Or Slumang, I don't know. Phantom Lancer is the hard carry for their team right now for FTD. Kaido is going to be the one playing the off lane for Young Dumb, which is top 3 dumbest team names ever. He's playing on the Night Stalker. In the mid lane, Ferrari 430 TI Champion playing on the SF. Kafilaku will be on the Clockwork Goblin top lane, though Jaja almost dies. Actually will end up going down. So the first blood of the game will be on Jaja. And they take down the Monkey King. XX is also going to be the next one to fall, giving James a double kill. You know, feels bad to be the last 2 people introduced and also the first 2 to die. Feels bad. Oh well. James, I think, might have seen the fact that they planted that observer ward. We'll see how the courier behaves, if he buys any sentries or anything. But he went for this very early bottle on this Leshrac, even though he's playing support. And this mid matchup, Ferrari's losing thus far, but just the nature of the matchup for a couple of levels gets a lot easier later on. Even with this bonus damage though, kind of why I was thinking, oh, TA is actually a decent hero. Doesn't really care too much about the bonus deeps. Taking some damage from raises though. One more raise will be a disaster. God, that's a lot of damage. Needs to salve up right now. If only there was another hero nearby that could turn this around. And our top, Jaja, almost got caught with a split earth from James. If they combo that better next time, they'll probably get that kill. The thunderclap into the split earth. And at the same time, Kefalaku is just sitting here on top, prepared to move up and try and get a kill of his own. And he's going to start for this now. James is going to spot him out. And they're going to use this lightning. I'm not sure they actually want to go for this. Like, there's a thunderclap that's going to be available. Yeah, you can't actually get this kill. With the split earth as well. 1 more minute up until the point of the shrine online, so unlikely that either of these two heroes are actually going to die here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We will see the salve being used by Beyond as well, so he's cool. It's Gucci. As it stands right now, FTD are probably pretty happy with how things are going laning wise. Mid lane, TA is not getting demolished by Ferrari. Might die here though. Here comes Kaidu rotating in from the bottom lane. It's the first night time. They want to try and make this work out. Ferrari missed the close range raise, so now they really can't get the kill. Uncharacteristic mistake from Ferrari 430 there. Will allow this Templar Assassin to survive. Well, round 2. Kaidu's coming back, bitch. They really want to make this happen. The Void will be the Void for Rory. Gonna get the medium raise. Long range raise does connect. Just needs the short one, but can't actually get into the trees. So from Kaidu, this will just count as zoning back the Templar Assassin. She doesn't have any more regen, in fact. Erstwhile at top, Jaja with the boys. They bring down James. That's the target that you want to be able to hit. If Kefalaku wants to make an engagement happen, it has to be on the Leshrac, not the Brewmaster. So this time it does end up working out. But Love You Love Me doesn't die in the mid lane. Can stick around, keep farming. There is some regen being ferried out to him by James right now, who does have this bottle. Mate, where are you going? Oh, he's on a shrine. So now everyone's fine. Everyone's topped up. Everyone's Gucci. So here at bottom, oh top, Jaja, split earthed. They might actually be able to bring down this Monkey King, but here comes Ferrari. Ferrari, they get the Boundless Strike or the, it is Boundless Strike, right? Yeah, onto Beyond. That'll at least give additional HP towards Jaja, given that at the time he was falling kind of low. It's only level 1 in a Boundless Strike. But they're fine with this. Ferrari being top, him and Jaja can't get farm at the same time. Means that Love You Love Me is getting complete free farm in the mid lane right now. They even bring Chocolate nearby just to make sure that there's no prospective gank going onto the Templar Assassin at the moment. SF is still staying nearby just in case they can make something happen. And here comes this Clockwork Goblin. They really want to try and find Beyond. But Beyond, I don't think might will die here. Oh, it actually does get brought down. Jaja with the damage. And now James is in trouble as well. Ferrari has a long range, has a short range raise. They don't even need it because the Clockwork runs him down with the Battery Assault. So that's going to be a good kill right there for Young Dumb. Erstwhile, TA has just been a farming. SF now is in the jungle doing SF things. So also trying to catch up to this TA. PL erstwhile down at bottom having a magnificent time. definitely beating out the Night Stalker. In terms of CS, by far is CS leader. Also has a bunch of denies, so is out leveling this Night Stalker as well. So things are going well. Mid lane, Kefalaku almost died, but nice power cogs to prevent anybody else from being able to close the gap onto him. Define professional. What's up, Briz? I'm not professional in the sense that, you know, I don't really work for BTS or Joy Dota, or it's not like, you know, I wouldn't be able to put Costa on my CV as a job description. Why do you ask, fam? Top lane, Jaja gonna get gone on, split earth, definitely dead. XS is gonna get chased down, but nah. That's a pretty big kill. It's a big deal for them to get Jaja right now. The counterplay is coming though. Here comes Kefalaku. They're gonna try and get the turnaround. Huge upheaval, slowing down all of these heroes. Beyond does not actually have access to a teleport scroll. They've already brought down James. XS was channeling that upheaval from far away. Because of the fact that Kaido was there with the Void as well, no TP was going to be available for the Brewmaster to be able to get an escape there. So pretty big engagement for them to take. Even though initially they got the kill onto Jaja. I think getting the 2 kills afterwards, given that Ferrari was involved in both, probably worth it. Because Ferrari needs a way to catch up towards where TA is. And Jaja might die again here at bottom. This is a very dangerous situation. Kefalaku has made his appearance here. Split Earth will be there inside the cogs, but unfortunately Banshee Assault doesn't help versus illusions. And Ferrari doesn't have ultimate, is thinking about how to get engaged here. Has an Invis rune on him. Jaja might want to try and find the Primal Spring onto Sumang, but doesn't actually have many levels into it. Only the 1, so whatever. No points. James does actually get brought down though with the triple raises. I'm happy with this though. If I'm for the Dream and I see my Leshrac dying in that situation, but at the same time he died in a situation where Monkey King is unable to farm, still being forced back, is sitting right underneath his own tier 1 tower, unable to actually push into the face of the PL. It's like whatever. And that kill happened whilst Ferrari had to follow him around with the Invis rune, giving ever more time for this Templar Assassin to keep getting farm. They're gonna try and kill TA right now though. She does have refraction out. Oh, she's gonna escape though. Primal Spray with the Boundless Strike will come out, and the 4 heroes will be spotted out by these Templar Assassin traps. And will there be a split Earth? They do find one now onto the Clockwork Goblin on the side. PL has made an appearance as well, but this will not result in any kills happening. Perhaps not. Oh no, they don't have starts to stop Ferrari. They committed the Brewmaster ultimate. Man, they should have done that immediately if they really wanted to find that kill. They're gonna at least find Kaido. Oh, these are offlane Night Stalker. Yeah, so this is actually worth it. And they're gonna get the tier 1 tower off of this. The whole boulder's cooling down in a second. There we go. Thrown out. He's dead. Yeah, and they're gonna get the tier 1 off of this too. Yeah, okay, fine. This ends up not like worth. It's okay. Jaja almost dead again. Actually dies solo to James. Chocolate does end up getting brought down by Kefalaku at top. Him and the Clockwork as well as the Warlock in tandem bring him down. Still though, this is kind of disastrous right now for the young dumb lineup. Aww, thanks man. I'm really glad to hear that you like it. Kaido will force back Beyond as well as Slumang by using the Darkness. So that'll at least put this tier 1 tower in easy deny range. Mate, easy deny range I said? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so triggered right now. That was the easy, like the tower's actually on 1 health. And you could have denied it easily. Instead chose to go for the CS. Not huge mistake, but whatever. Not great. What's also not great is the fact that Jaja, we're 11 minutes into this game. Okay, he's going to use a Primal Spring directly onto the PR. Oh, beautiful dodge by Slumang there. Boundless Strike does come out. That was amazing. But what I was going to say before we wait for that Primal Spring is the fact that we're in a situation. Oh, hookshot middle. They're going to try and go for a Love You, Love Me. He's got the Refraction active though, so already pushed back by one of the power cogs. Here comes the Bane Elemental. Bane going to just try. Oh no, James going to come and get the turnaround. Bane is also here. Yep, they just burst away Kefalaku. Two-man Rock gets dropped down, and Kaidu is trying to make himself available for this fight as well. Love You, Love Me is on the far side, and the Split Earth catches two heroes. Here comes Beyond. Beyond doesn't have an ultimate though, cooling down at 9 seconds. They want to try and bring down this Brewmaster as fast as possible. The ultimate does fly out from the SF, and they will be able to get the last right click from Jaja, pitching up to the fight with the Primal Spring. So they get 2 kills out of this in trade 1, but it required healthy investment of resources. They needed to drop down the Rock, they needed to bring in Jaja, needed to use the ultimate from Ferrari. So now they have to get this tier 1 tower.
Middle tower is under attack.
Looks like FTD are considering fighting this though. Yeah, they're not going to get this. And again, Jaja, I keep trying to make the point, right, that this guy is underfarmed as fuck. He is 5th on the net worth. The only heroes that he is ahead of right now, the only core he's ahead of is the Brewmaster, who's had a bit of a rough time in the last couple of minutes. But Jaja is supposed to be one of the other damage dealers. I mean, him and Kaidu also have similar amounts of farm, which is kind of problematic because Jaja cannot do too much by himself in this kind of situation. Also forced to go for this very early Echo Saber. Can't even think about building Maelstrom or the Battle Fury. They're gonna try and kill Kaidu, and he will die. Or Split Earth will miss entirely, but I don't think it matters too much. They have more than enough damage. And they're even waiting. They Nightmare just to give Slumang an opportunity to get involved. Give some bonus gold towards the Phantom Lancer, who's just picked up this Diffusal Blade and has revealed it. Say surprise, bitch! Now that Beyond also has ultimate, I think you push for this tier 2 tower here. Wait, why did they use Fiend's Grip?
Radiant's middle tower is under
attack. That's a bit of an odd decision for that one, but okay, sure. And yep, tier 2 tower should go down. Jaja will at least be able to Primal Spring this wave. If he does at all. Are they just playing like, okay, yes, okay. It's gonna be like, what? Are they just playing like support? Kaidu, bottom, gonna get caught out again. Has just respawned, dead again. Beyond choosing to make use of that new ultimate. They also toss up the Warlock into the air to cancel out the channel of the upheaval. But Kaidu gives his life actually to prevent them from pushing down this tower, so now that the ultimate has been expended from Beyond, they should back away. Ooh, hookshot does not connect from Clockwork. That would have been a 2-3 man cogs had he been able to find that.
To the impurities.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Blessings.
Hey, Ritzno. Actually, if you like what you're hearing, bruh, make a Reddit thread, dog. That's how people get famous, with Reddit threads, and that's how I become a professional caster. Chocolate, gonna find the Nightmare. SF's dead. Ferrari's not going to survive this. Oh wait, beautiful Rock drop down on 3 heroes on the backside. And Beyond doesn't actually have ultimate. And Chocolate's channeling up the Fiend's Grip gets cancelled out very early on. They've already lost James now. The Primal Spring flying forward. The escape from Beyond will be there. Slumang trying to get himself out of this. 1 more second until he has a doppelganger. Will be able to find it. Not able to get far though. And Beyond as well had his TP cancel at the end of the day. So right now, Young Dumb are going to be able to clean up house here in the bottom lane. The lone survivor is going to be Chocolate, who was able to get himself all the way back to base.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Great fight there. Nice Grok drop by XX.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And you're going to use the Golem as well to push down for this tier 1 tower. So shit should fall.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower has fallen.
In the meantime though, they were able to find a push on the tier 1 tower in the top lane. Love You, Love Me has been on the job. Actually has Deso now. Blink, Deso, 16 minutes in. Good times to be Templar Assassin.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, here we go. Here comes Night Silver. Is he gonna do anything? They pop the Darkness. They also have the Clockwork nearby. Here we go. Oh god! Nicely done by the TA. She blinks out now. She got the refraction going. Needs help. Otherwise, she's gonna get brought down here in the top lane. And the PL rotating up is enough to dissuade them away from continuing that incursion into the enemy side of the map. And they will let it go. I'm gonna just go into the Roshan pit right now though. With this double dab, with this Desolator available for TA. They really want this. And they also know that there's no Rock available. How are they going to take this fight? Kefalaku has to go home to regen up.
Radiant's
So yeah, they can't take this. It's going to be ages going the way of for the dream. For the dream.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Slumang running around right now, just trying to get as much farm as humanly possible on this PL. Almost has the Asha, just needs to finish off this ban of Elven Skin. BKB is now, I think they need to start thinking about it now on the side of the young Dove lineup, especially for this SF. After the Shadow Blade, he has to go BKB. Oh wait, what? What's this? Jaja is still going to go for this Battle Fury. Okay. I mean, this is the best item to get on this hero. It's like not even the best. Let me rephrase. It is the only worthwhile item to get if you're going to be farming as a Monkey King and you expect to still be able to scale into the game. So maybe not the worst thing that he decides to go back for it anyway. Very, you know, it's unideal, but what must you do? What else must happen? They have found themselves a Clockwork Goblin here on the top side for FTB. So they get the kill onto him.
Radiant's middle
Where
tower
is TA
under
though?
attack.
Oh, Love You Love Me is at bottom. So she's not going to be the one actively helping her team to push down the tier 2 tower. She might try to push in on mid though. Bane and Mental not too far behind. She still has the Aegis. Slumang and the boys can take the tier 2 top. She can start in on the tier 2 middle. I think she should do that, yeah. She's gonna start doing that. And then after they take down this tier 2, they can immediately move down towards the mid lane, join her there, and finish off the tier 2 tower push. Darkness used up, not that scary. You still have this Aegis if you Love You Love Me. She even buys the Dragon Lance. And yeah, she's gonna play it safe, farm some of these ancient stacks from the enemy team.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
XS knows that this stack is being farmed right now because he's getting the bonus gold from the creeps going down.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And with the top tower going down, it's time to come mid. Slumang, bro. Go mid. Go mid. There we go. And now the tier 2 tower
Radiant's
in jeopardy.
bottom tower is under attack.
Should be going down fairly shortly. Oh, TA just jumps forward. She actually just wants to take a fight. She finds Kaiju. She's at right click here right now. Feeds grip on from the low ground from Chocolate. Chocolate is going to be able to secure a kill onto Kaiju. Kaiju does end up going down. Ferrari 430 does get a kill onto Brewmaster though. And Love You Love Me trying to land up on the high ground, but he's fighting inside an upheaval inside the region of space where it is owned by Young Dumb. And now Primal Spring on top of Love You Love Me as well. Love You Love Me cannot turn this around. Ends up getting brought down. Brewmaster brought back for that for whatever reason. I imagine that Brew thought that TA was going to be able to survive a little bit longer. In an ideal world, what ends up happening is after she dies and she respawns, she's able to get the blink out immediately. And that allows them to take the follow-up engagement. Unfortunately, not the way it goes. She just got way... Honestly, I have no idea why they took that. This tier 2 tower is a perfectly good tower to take. Oh my god. And it also gives Jaja the Battle Fury. Because Jaja is the one that got the kill onto Love You Love Me. Given that she's 4k gold up on him in net worth, gave him a pretty penny. So now suddenly Monkey King can start coming back into this game. Mere moments ago, that was not going to happen, but now MK is a hero. And how are they going to... What's next now for FTD? After that fight now, they probably realize that, yo, TA cannot fight without BKB. And we need to get this hero BKB by any means necessary. Speaking of BKBs, is Ferrari going for his? Yep. After the Shadow Blade, straight into BKB. XX, dead man. Shadow World won't save you, bro. They split earth him, kill him.
Radiant's top tower
He's
is
out.
under attack.
And now tier 2 tower is finally being taken away from the game. Night Stalker eventually does end up buying a medallion. I like this medallion pickup, primarily because before this, they were heavily reliant on their SF to be able to take Roche. Oh my god, they bring down Jaja? H. And Ferrari, they see him, they know where he's at. But Beyond does have ultimate, so they can try and make use of this. They're going to try and now go for this proper goblin. There's going to be a split. They burst out Beyond before the split can even come out. Love You, Love Me is also going to be taken away. Those power cards, man. Kefelaku has been playing on point this game. And yeah, there we go. That's how you use tips, ladies and gentlemen. You don't tip your opponent at the beginning of the game. You tip them after you kill them. Ferrari level 17 right now. At level 15 got the movement speed as you should, because this presence of aura affects buildings is garbage, 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 garbage. Wow, it's a bad spell. Oh, it's a bad talent. Probably one of the worst in my opinion.
Radiant are scanning.
Anyway, they still have a gold lead right now on the side of FTD. It is dwindling somewhat after a rough series of events in the last couple of minutes. And now Experience is actually in favor of Young Dumb. So Young Dumb, which seems to be comprised of like 4 newbie youth players. 4 newbie youth and Ferrari.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The darkness was activated. What are they gonna do with this though? Chocolate's gonna get the nightmare out onto this Night Stalker. And the split earth should be there as well. And they kept it going for a long time to give Slumang even more time to show up. They even Fiend's Grip him to make 100% sure that there's no possibility of him escaping that. They bring him down. Oh snap. My bad guys, I had the wrong overlay on for the last 25 minutes. Lol. Feels bad.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Do it with flair.
25 minutes, it's going to be... They're going to get 3 bounties on the side of FTD. Pretty good look. And Kefelaku realizes there's no way he can stop this. Oh. There's an observer ward down directly onto the bounty itself, so they were not going to be able to present a serious threat from the Templar Assassin, given that they knew exactly where she was. Just back away from there. Oh, hookshot doesn't connect. Chocolate almost was going to get brought down there. Oh, the rock gets dodged by Slumang. The Phantom Lancer doesn't fall for it. Beyond also has a Blink Dagger, so just waiting for this fight to start properly so he can get involved on the backside of it. And there's going to be the Brewmaster split. They're going to try to go on to Ferrari right now. Ferrari is going in there to just try to stay alive. We do have the Wukong's command coming out from Jaja. They will be able to bring down James as a result of it, but Jaja cannot fight up against the Phantom Lancer. And now here comes the Templar Assassin as well. They just brought down XX. James did die for this, but the toss up onto Kaidu. Kaidu now, the one that's falling very low. Brewmaster back into the fray, but only here to bring down Kaidu. So 3-for-1 exchange will happen, and they're going to get the kill onto the Warlock Golem.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Unfortunately, that fight just started off on the wrong foot. They missed the ultimate from Warlock. The upheaval doesn't connect onto anybody.
Dire's bottom tower has
Suddenly, the ensuing fight is hella dangerous, and now the high ground might be under siege as well. BKB is available for Love You, Love Me. Oh, Ferrari gonna try to throw out his ultimate. Will he succeed in doing so? Yes, he will. They're gonna go on to Love You, Love Me, Love You, Love Me. But there is gonna be a Fiend's Grip from the low ground. Chocolate getting the turnaround play there. With that, the Fiend's Grip stopping Ferrari from being able to finish the kill onto the Templar Assassin easily, that is. Eventually, TA does die. Brought down by the Clockwork. And that does end up ending the push. But they wanted that kill for free. Ideally, if you are on the side of Young Dumb. And the fact that Ferrari died for it, not great. Not great. Nevertheless, great kill. Because it does keep their tier 3 tower alive. If the TA dies, there's no way they keep any kind of push going. Now we see the Phantom Lancer. She has access, or he has access, excuse me, to the Heart of Terras right now. Building assuredly towards that Manta style. This hero is really difficult to kill right now. And as he gains more agility items and thus more armor, gets even more difficult to bring down. Soon he's gonna crack level 20. I wonder what he's gonna go for here. Personally, I think the Phantom Rush range is amazing, but I can also understand why. I think this game you get the Phantom Rush range, right? I don't really care that much about having more and more illusions, but being able to move in and out of the fight much more efficiently makes a difference. And they know Orochi is happening. Are they gonna try and stop this though? They clear out this creep wave at mid. Here comes. Oh, they actually just catch out Clockwork. They know what that looks like. They're like, yo, we know what happens when Clock sits on this area or on the high ground. So they've already brought down the Warlock. They need to find more though. Clock is the dangerous one. They don't have to be afraid of the Chaos Golem, but still legitimate fear. Oh, backside of the fight, they found Kaiju. They have this Night Stalker dead to rights. They've surrounded him right now. One more right click from Sumang should be enough to get the kill. Clockwork is considering his steal, but will be unable to find the correct angle. They pick up the Aegis onto TA, the Cheese onto the Phantom Lancer.
Radiant's bottom tower is
That also completes the Manta style for the PL. Courier, as we see, is flying towards the shop right now. We'll give him access to that Manta style.
has been denied.
They're gonna shrine up right now. They need to buy a gem to deal with this Ferrari hero, because this is getting really annoying how often he's just able to move in. And Chocolate might die right now. Yep, he's dead. But beyond, oh, Ferrari even BKB TP's out. It's a very interesting play from him to make. He knows that the only hero that can cancel that on the enemy team is the hero that he just killed, so doesn't really have to be afraid of activating the BKB. It's kind of annoying and unfortunate that you have to commit the first 10-second BKB merely to get a pick off on a bait elemental. But the way that this game is going, I understand why he chose to make that move. We have a hookshot flying in, ooh, but no fight breaking out. TA now has the full Hurricane Pike coming onto the Courier. Let's see, yep, forced off Wraithband. That's it. Love You, Love Me
Radiant are
is going to be very difficult to deal with. Both her as well as the Phantom Lancer are extremely big right now and difficult to kill. 37 armor, Jesus.
The hidden ones have
Wow.
blessed me.
He's got at least 30 armor going for him right now on this PL. And I guess it's go time now. But BKB on TA. Beyond, still trying to build BKB, but has Blink and level 2 ultimate. And it's gonna be go time. 2 shots on TA should break down this tier 2 tower. Or this tier 3 tower, honestly. Will not take much. Oh, well, if she's missing everything from the low ground, that's a difference. Tier 3 does eventually go down. Kaiju taking some damage. The Crimson God making this push a lot more difficult than it might have otherwise been. Love You, Love Me has found himself in face of bars with a bunch of heroes. Slumag is just on the high ground, facing up against everybody by himself. The Split Earth does catch out to Jaja. The Primal Split does come out, and they're going to move forward to try and take this fight. Right now, they're just creating a space and distraction for the Temporal Assassin to clear out this melee racks. The toss up onto Jaja in the middle of the air. Has the Manta style, but not really able to do too much. Love You, Love Me jumps onto Ferrari. Ferrari on the backside of the fight, forced to use into the air to stay alive. The Rock does drop onto a couple of heroes. Slumang forced back for a little bit right now. The Tornado toss from the Brewmaster tossing up the Night Stalker. Slumang getting surrounded at the moment and very, very slow thanks to the upheaval. Cannot move far away from this fight. The Split Earth, ooh, catching 3 heroes and keeping them at bay, allowing for Slumang to leave the fight and for the Heart of Terras to begin kicking in. And now round 2 will ensue. The range Rex has already been destroyed. Melee Rex is down to 300 HP. It's regenning, but they don't want to let this go. They still have the Aegis of the Immortal on Love You, Love Me. But look at the measures that they're being taken right now by Young Dumb. Throwing power cons on the high ground, just preventing any and all approaches. And now, oh, beautiful split earth comes in from James, catching Jar Jar as well as Ferrari. The ultimate from Ferrari will go out onto Love You, Love Me, Love You, Love Me. Will die, loses the first life. James now tossed into the air with the Pulse Nova diabolically going. They are going to be all inside the power cards. Capitalaku holding them back from chasing down Ferrari, and they succeed at bringing him down, but they also get Ferrari out of danger. That being said, it cost them a lane of racks, and it's not done just yet. Kafalaku have brought back. They want to get a die back on this Clockwork. This is a very important hero. They cannot afford to lose him twice. And they now will be able to back away. Upheaval is there. Love You, Love Me. Gonna get conked inside with Beyond. Beyond. Actually, look at the damage though. Going onto the Clockwork. Clockwork ends up going down. Slew Mag with the Shadow Word. And the Feast Grip now onto Ferrari. Ferrari falling very low. Is there a buyback available for the SF? Yes, there is. Buyback immediately. Kaibu now running back onto the high ground after fucking off the Crimson Guard to keep himself alive. And Excess, thankfully, by throwing out the Fatal Bonds onto 3 heroes, dissuades them from wanting to take any more additional fighting. But they also lose the tier 3 tower at the top lane. And a couple of minutes ago, maybe 3-4 minutes ago, it was a 4k gold lead in favor of FTD, now at the 10,000 mark. Having forced several buybacks, as well as taking a complete lane of racks. Aegis was expended, but whatever. Aegis was about to expire in 3 seconds anyway, so it's cool. Oh, I should, no, it doesn't matter. FTD, now in the driver's seat of this game, very close to signing their own ticket towards entering the close qualifiers.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Beyond just hitting the shrine by himself. Lol. Lol, 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 lol. The thing is though, if you lose this matchup, Young Dumb aren't completely out of it, even if they do lose, or whoever loses, right? Because you go down, you drop to play up against King Gaming Luminous, and the winner of that best of 3 takes the final slot to enter the close qualifiers.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Running away with the Shadow Blade, does not want to be put in a precarious position where he gets caught out and killed. They just want to remove these shrines.
Dire's bottom shrine has
So that
fallen.
shrine is gone. We have a nullifier on the TA now. PL will have Scotty very soon.
Mere coin.
If Leshak picks up that bottom one and the Brewmaster is able to get the top 2 bounty runes, that'll actually be the full Scotty for the PL. Oh, just gonna get it now, actually. Jesus. Scotty, Heart, Manta, Diffusal. Almost 4,000 health on this Phantom Lancer. Did get the Phantom Rush range at level 20. Oh, what did Tia get for her talents? I like that she went for the Meld Armor reduction. There's nothing really that's that important to dispel on the enemy team. So whatever. And they're gonna try again. They've got this massive item on the Templar in the Nullifier, so that can prevent the Shadow Fiend from being able to activate his own BKB, which would be huge. I mean, hell, now that SF has Aghanim Scepter, if they are able to hit him with either a Nightmare or a Fiend's Grip, immediately he's gonna get nullified and be 100% useless in the upcoming fight. But what is the plan here for FTD? They don't want to make any rash moves. Playing very patiently right now. Young Dumb needs to find a way back into the game. Jar Jar needs this BKB so desperately. This Monkey King has just not really been able to have any kind of major impact this game. Most of this has just been down to SF keeping this game afloat. Jar Jar has caught up net worth wise towards where SF is, but the problem is they're both in a team that's 20k gold lead overall behind, and now there's another Aegis. that too shall fall. The next thing to happen is definitely going to be... Oh, wait, why are they backing? Oh, they're gonna smoke for this fight. They're gonna take this. They saw them coming. And now Ferrari is in trouble. He's got the profile fight. Kaidu going out. The Wukong's come on the backside of the fight as well as a huge ultimate coming in from the Warlock. The feed script though going on to Jaja. Jaja cannot really contribute to this fight. Ferrari throws out the ultimate and comes back. It heals him. They brought down the Templar Assassin though. She was isolated from the rest of the team. The Boundless Strike will be there to at least bring down one of these heroes. Warlock does down the backside of the fight. Jaja now in a little bit of trouble. He's surrounded. And James will come in. The Lightning Storm will be able to get a kill onto him. And the Love You Love Me buyback is finally in effect. They bring down the Night Stalker as a result of it. The toss up into the air thanks to the Yule Scepter from James. They want to find Kefalaku. Kefalaku gonna be in trouble. Love You Love Me wants to find that kill. Will succeed in doing so. Buyback came in immediately from the Night Stalker and now from Jaja. So it ended up being 4 for 1. It looked so decent. They were able to isolate the Temporal Assassin on the high ground, take the rest of the fight. But unfortunately, too much in the tank is there for the side of FTD. So for the Dream now are pushing on this high ground. Buybacks are only available on the dire side for this Warlock hero. Now Kaidu being forced back as well. Did you see the Shadow Blade for the SF, keeping him alive for a little bit longer? But they got what they came for. Second later X. BKB now used by Beyond will be able to allow him to get the blink away. So Love You Love Me ended up actually not using the BKB in the previous instance. Well, now with that Aegis, they are in a much more commanding position. Aegis, Nullifier, got BKB on TA still. It was needed that they get that Aegis or mid lane. Ferrari will not be able to help Kaido. Kaido's dead, man. Ferrari's too far away. Oh well, this is Megas now. Because there's no buyback on the Night Stalker. He already bought back. I think this game is over. With this Brewmaster split, yeah, I think this game's actually over. Hook coming in directly onto James. James might be in some kind of trouble here. He can use himself into the air if need be. The Ferrari ultimate will be able to burst down the left track. Not as of yet. It brings down the Bane Elemental though. The Wukong's command being used up by the Monkey King. They've taken down the Mania Rex. But Wukong's is actually... Jaja's forced to leave his own Wukong's command almost as soon as he casts it. And that's it. GG. They throw in the towel. They understand what's happened. And it is over. Ladies and gentlemen, For the Dream is your second team to qualify from these set of qualifiers for the Chinese closed qualifiers for TI. Lots of the word qualifier being thrown out in that instance. So along with LFY, who qualified earlier today, as well as Newbie, well not for Newbie, For the Dream is in, LFY is in. Who else actually succeeded? Who won yesterday? Team Serenity won yesterday, yeah. So they won the first qualifier as well as CDEC and Keen Gaming. So Keen Gaming, CDEC, IGV, Team Serenity. We have now For the Dream joining that squad. So we only need one more. So we don't know if it's going to be Young Dumb or if it's going to be Keen Gaming Luminous. But that will be happening later today. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome For the Dream, who made it one step closer to getting themselves towards TI. So that's going to be it for me for now, ladies and gentlemen. I have to go and live life for a little bit. Thanks for joining me for this particular series. I'm Snare. If you like what you heard, like what I'm doing, you know, you enjoyed what was happening here, just hit me up. There's my Twitter handle. Follow me there. Please follow this particular channel. Beyond just following, it would be nice if you bought bits or a subscription, but that's not necessary. The most important thing is just follow. Just literally costs you nothing to click follow. So you know that's actually the charge. I'm charging you guys. The entrance price for having watched these games is just following this page. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks for that. I am done for now. I will be seeing you probably later on for some more Dota. I have to just go do a couple of other things for real life for the moment. So yeah, for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be done. That's me. That's Snare. I'm out. And I'll see you guys later.